I can buy a new old point and shoot camera. The one I have right now is kind of just this like temporary camera, I guess. It's like one step up from just buying a disposable camera at like a Walgreens. The cool thing about that camera though is that it shoots in half frame, so it's kind of just like a novelty, fun camera to shoot with. But I've been looking for a better point and shoot camera. This friend of a friend is selling one at a garage sale, so I'm hoping that I'll be able to buy this camera at a much cheaper price than what I'm currently seeing on eBay. It's an Olympus point and shoot camera. I might be able to get it at a good deal. It might be at the same price as what I'm finding on eBay. It might be more. I don't know. I'm just hoping that it's still there. Someone could have bought it already. She could have sold it immediately. So let's go see. They didn't have the Olympus, but I got something else. So they didn't have the Olympus. They ended up selling it before I got there, which is kind of a bummer, but they did have this. It's a Samsung ECX1 Panorama, and it's a DSLR camera. It's got all these cool settings that just will, I don't know, they'll be interesting to play with. There's a lot of stuff here that I've never used before. I'm realizing I don't actually know a whole lot about cameras. It's something I've like always played around with, just taking random photos here and there, but I've always used really, really simple film cameras. Like I've never really had anything that is kind of this complex. There's so many settings on this thing. I ran into my housemate there who's really into cameras, and he recommended that I just look up the manual and read up on it and see what I can learn. We had found a manual together just online while I was there. And yeah, this thing seems like it does a lot of cool stuff. So I'm happy I got it. It was $20. I'm gonna play around with it and just see what happens. This thing lately where I journal during my lunch breaks just for like 10 or 15 minutes, but I really want to try to build this habit into something that I do every day, and I think that's also the reason why I haven't been doing it every day. Going from 0 to 100%, that rarely works. It's like I think I have to set a much simpler and smaller goal if I really want to incorporate this into something that I do daily. So my new goal is to journal at least once a week. Right now, I'm journaling on an average about twice a month, which is a lot more than what I was doing before. Before I would go like a year or two between each entry. Like I've had this book for maybe 6 years. Usually on my lunch breaks, I just end up eating and watching TV and just kind of zoning out. But I think kind of doing something that maybe just energizes me a little bit more could help push me through finishing out the rest of the day. Because I still have like 5 hours left of work. So it's nice to just get a little bit more of an energy rush instead of just doing something that maybe takes away my energy or zaps my energy. Like, you know, mindlessly scrolling on my phone or just watching TV. Instead, I can do something that just stretches my brain a little bit, actually relaxes me, and helps me by letting me just put some thoughts to the page. That being said though, I already did the healthy thing, so I'm gonna eat my toast and watch a little bit of TV before I have to go back to work.
What if there's nothing in this big dumb brain?
Along with journaling, I've been trying to draw in my sketchbook more, and I have about an hour to kill before I meet up with my girlfriend, so I figured now would be a perfect opportunity to do that. I ran out of time and wasn't able to finish one of the pages I was drawing in, so I came back today and finished it up. And here they are. I really like how this page came out. I love this character specifically. I just really like doing these sunhead characters. I don't know what it is, it's just a really fun thing to draw. I'm trying to get like a little bit more abstract with them. I just think they're really cool and I think they're really versatile and I wanna keep drawing them. But yeah, so I finished this page and then I went on to drawing this page. I drew this big dog head yesterday and I really needed to finish this page up. I don't like it when I leave pages partially empty. I like them to be fuller. Like even with this page, for example, I added in this scribble here just to add to the composition, just to fill up the page because I think they look better when they're full. So yeah, to fill up the page, I ended up drawing some greyhounds. I drew these two, the top and bottom, and then I also just drew in these two other abstract shapes. I was mainly playing with like just different types of shading that I could get away with pencil and even with marker with this big sunhead character. But yeah, if you look at these, it's like I was just playing with different ways to shade things. Like this, I was using squiggles to shade everything. I used to draw in my sketchbook every day for about an hour, and it kind of just petered out, and then I just never really got back into the habit of it. So I really want to try to build that habit back up. It was like a very easy way to just get out a bunch of ideas very quickly or just get some practice in. I just really want to continue to make art and draw things that I just don't have to worry about. I don't have to care about whether they're good. Just kind of play around and experiment and see if there's any ideas that I can come up with that are just fun. I mean, I don't have to show off these sketches. I don't have to show off what's in my sketchbook. I'm going to, because I think it's fun too. But yeah, I just want to play around. Just want to mess around, play with markers, play with pencils, play with paint, hopefully, and get back in the habit of just drawing in my sketchbook more. Whether that's in this or drawing in one of my big pads. So yeah, I've realized that this week's kind of just about building habits. Another habit that I've been trying really hard to get into is just posting more consistently on Instagram. In terms of social media, I feel like I've been a lot more consistent with YouTube and posting more regularly on this platform. But I think that's because I'm just more excited about this platform. I've been on Instagram for a couple of years and I don't know. I have a really hard time staying consistent with it. I think it plays into some of like the perfectionism thing where if I don't feel like the art's good enough, I don't want to post it, but I'm realizing that I think I should just post it. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that right now. I'm going to get my sketchbook and I'm gonna turn it to a page that I want to post. And that page is this. I don't know if I'm gonna post both pages, but I'm definitely posting the chicken. I think I'll post both. Yeah. Except I'll post this one first and then post this one next. It'll be a little carousel. Okay. I'm gonna do it. There we go. Going to take a picture and post this. Actually, you know what? It's better when I take pictures of things on my desk. Okay, I did it. I took a photo. Got to re-download Instagram. I have a pretty bad addiction to this app. I only download Instagram when I'm going to be using it to post something. Otherwise, if I have it on my phone, I get nothing done. It just so happens though that using Instagram is kind of the thing that you have to do when you're an artist. You have to share everything you make with the world and put out this content, and I think it's really fun to do that. Clearly, I like making these videos. But with Instagram, I don't know. This is probably why I don't post on it very often, because I'm not on the app all the time. But also, if I have the app on my phone, it's a bad cycle. I just find myself consuming art more than actually making it. And I'd rather make it and share it than consume it. Anyway, it's downloaded now. I'm gonna schedule the post. And I also have a shit ton of DMs. Already getting distracted. Making the post. Just writing the description. I always have a hard time with these. I never really know what to write. Okay, we got the description, we got the photos. And now, just gonna hit schedule. Done. So, yeah, I guess this week was about habits. Trying to form new habits. It's always hard. I'm trying to form 3 at once, and it's probably not the best idea to do, but hey, we're gonna go for it. I don't know if I'm gonna vlog every time I make an Instagram post or every time I journal, but I think every time I draw in my sketchbook, I'm gonna vlog, and out of the 3, that one feels the most important. I want to get better at art. I want to get more loose with my art, and drawing in my sketchbook feels like that's going to get me there. So in terms of hierarchy, sketchbook, then journal, and then Instagram posts are kind of how I'm prioritizing things. So yeah, hopefully they'll stick. It's almost the end of the week, so I think I'm going to cut the vlog here, and I'll see you all next time. Bye. Oh, and by the way, I totally tried to bring that new camera with me when I went to go hang out with some of my friends, and, well, just look at this. This is the bag I've been bringing everywhere with me. In it is pencil, sketchbook, and the point and shoot that I've been taking everywhere with me. And then this is the camera I just bought. And check this out. It totally doesn't fit. It won't go in the bag, which is just kind of frustrating. That's the whole reason why I wanted a point and shoot. I want something that's small and compact and will just fit into a small, quick to-go bag that I just want to bring everywhere with me. This new camera still should take quality photos. It has a lot more settings, it's a lot more complex, so it explains why it's a lot more bulky. It was only 20 bucks, so again, totally worth it. Still happy I have it, but still need to find a point and shoot.